Okie dokie. Ho ho. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here. Welcome back to another video. Today I've got another Carboot pickups video. I went to one Carboot, but I managed to find absolutely loads of stuff. As you know, I did a Carboot video not long ago, but I hadn't done one for ages, just because I hadn't really been finding much of the Carboots. But this week I found absolutely loads of really cool stuff. If you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe, but without further ado, let's get on with showing you these pickups. So usually I show you the coolest thing last to sort of build the suspense, but today I want to show you one of the coolest things first because I'm so pleased with this. And that is a PS1 Konami light gun called the Hyper Blaster, as you can see here, made by Konami. I never even knew this existed. And I found this at the car boot and it was actually with a boxed PS1. Now for this and the boxed PS1 they wanted just £30, but I didn't buy the boxed PS1 as I already have two, so don't really need another one. And the box was absolutely wrecked, and I looked inside and the console was just so disgusting. I thought, there's no way that's ever going to work. So I managed to persuade them to split the bundle, so they sold me just this for £7, and I'm so pleased to have this in the collection. As you can see, the condition of it, as it's from 1997, is pretty good, to be honest with you. It looks pretty nice. There's a little bit of whitening at the edges, but I'm really pleased to have it in quite good condition. It opens up at the bottom here, and you open it up like this, and it is so cool inside. It's bright green, which I absolutely love. It's just absolutely awesome colour. Here is the gun here, and as you can see, you have a select button there, a start button on the side, and then obviously your trigger here. Now this is all branded up Konami. It's an official PlayStation Konami light gun, and I've just got to say again, I love the colour of this. Most of the light guns for the original PlayStation are just grey, but this is awesome. And it even came with its original user booklet, which literally looks like it's been unread. It's in such good condition. I actually ended up playing a bit of Judge Dredd, which I've had in my collection for ages, but not got round to playing yet. And God, this is such a good game. Such a good light gun game. And this was one that I knew worked with the light gun, so I was really pleased to test it with this game. And I'm pleased to say the light gun completely works, and it's really, really awesome. I can't find too many listings for this in box condition on eBay, so it seems to be pretty rare. So I'm so pleased to have this in the collection, and this will probably be on display in the backgrounds of these videos, as I'm so pleased with this. Let me know if you've ever seen this light gun before in the comments down below. I've never seen this. The light gun I most want is Time Crisis light gun with a PS1, like in the box. I'd absolutely love to have that in the collection one day. Next up we have two PSP games, and that is Juiced and Juiced 2, both complete in box on the PSP. I absolutely love racing games, and I also love the PSP. Now, I believed I had the original Juiced years ago, but I don't seem to have it in the collection anymore. This is a really good condition complete copy, and this is such a good game. Reminds me a little bit of Need for Speed with sort of like the racing aspects of it, but it's such a brilliant racing game. And if you haven't tried this one already, I would definitely recommend it. Next up, we have a Wii Rabbids game that I can't believe I didn't already have in the collection, and that is Rabbids Go Home on the Wii. I paid £1 for this, to be fair, that's probably what it's worth, but this copy is in such good condition. It literally looks like it's never been played. I'm not massive on the Rabbids games, I don't mind them. I played Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the Switch and I thought it was absolutely rubbish. I really do not like that game. I really don't think they should have teamed up with Mario. Leave Mario alone, he's doing a good enough job on his own. But yeah, I am looking forward to playing this at some point. Let me know if you've played it in the comments down below. And the next game is one that I don't see very often. I don't know if it's particularly rare, but it's F1 2014 on the PS3. Now this is a really strange one because I never really seem to see this game. And it seems like it's worth a few quid. It's not just like your pound game on CEX. It seems to be worth a little bit. I paid £2 for this and it's in really nice condition. And I absolutely love my racing games. So I was really pleased to find this one for just £2. Next up, I have a really random array of items. I have a really nice little Mario mug. I have a sealed packet of Mario cards. And also a Sonic the Hedgehog keyring. I paid £1 each of these items. I don't know, that might have been a little bit much. But I absolutely love dotting Mario stuff around the room. You'll know if you've watched the channel, I have a collection of over 3,000 Mario items. And I didn't have this mug yet, so I'm well pleased to find that. And I also didn't have this Sonic keyring, so you can't really complain for just £1 each. The next game is a game that my dad bought. If you've watched the channel before, you'll know my dad collects Sega, I collect Nintendo and PlayStation. And this is a boxed Mega Drive game, and that is Super Hang-On. Always love finding boxed Sega at the car boots. Absolutely awesome to find. It's in really nice condition, complete in box. He does already technically have this game on the Mega Games 1 cartridge, but it's really nice to have this one just on its own. He paid £5 for this, and I think that's a pretty good price for a complete Mega Drive game. Super Hang-On is an absolutely awesome bike game. Let me know if you've played it in the comments down below. As you know, I don't really resell stuff on this channel, but lately I've been looking for little bits I can trade into CEX, and this week I actually done really well with a few little bits I managed to find. So the first game I managed to find to trade in is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. What more needs to be said about this game? It's such an absolutely awesome array of sports. You have so many good winter sports on here. I paid £1 for it and it trades in for a fiver, so that was an absolute bargain. Next up we have Nintendogs Dalmatian and Friends. I do quite like the Nintendogs games, especially when I was younger I used to play them a lot, but I'm not really fussed about having them in a collection anymore. This was 50p and it trades in for £5, so that was a really good find. And finally we have a PS4 game, and that is Skyrim. Now you're probably thinking Skyrim doesn't really trade in very well, but this is the Skyrim Special Edition apparently. I don't know anything about Skyrim, I'm not into it at all. But this costs £2 and it trades in for £6, so that was a really good find. Next up, this was a really cool find for just 20p, and that is a the year 2000, Spyro the Dragon little figure. Now from a bit of research, this would have come in a box of Nestle cereal back in the day, and it's really rare, you don't see it very often. So for 20p, I love anything Spyro, and especially some of the old stuff is really cool. This will look awesome with my PS1 games. Next up we have kind of a semi-fail, and that is a Wii U game at the Carboot, which is always awesome to find. And that is Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. I paid £2 for this, but sadly I already have it in the collection. I didn't think I had this one, but I sadly already do. This one is complete in box. I'll have to check. I think mine is complete, but I will have to check. Now I probably won't be losing out. I'll probably have to get £2 off someone for it. But I thought I needed this one. Sadly I don't. Next up we have the Dragon Ball Z movie on DVD. I've played quite a few Dragon Ball games, but never ever watched any of the DVDs or like the series of it. This has also got a really cool little sticker sheet inside with some Dragon Ball stickers. I'll show you these a bit close up as well. Really cool little thing to find in there. Like I say, never watched the movie. If you have watched it, let me know if it's any good in the comments down below. But this was £1 and it was a really cool Dragon Ball Z item, so I couldn't resist this one. Next up we have a sealed Xbox One game. Now I don't even have an Xbox One, but this is an Xbox One exclusive, so I really wanted to add this one to the collection. I paid just £1 for it, and that is Rare Replay. This game is only £3 in CEX, but I really wanted to have this one in the collection. This is an Xbox One exclusive, and if I ever do get an Xbox One, this is a game that I would want to play, as it has Banjo and also Conkers, so I really want to try out this game at some point. If it was on PS4, I probably wouldn't be keeping this, but as it isn't, I'm going to keep this one in the collection. And the final game is a PS1 game. We sort of started with PS1, and now we're ending with PS1. Now I was really pleased to find this. There was a huge box of DVDs, and I never really go through DVDs at the Carboot. I don't really collect DVDs, I only look through to see if there's the odd game in there. And this game was in the bottom, and this is really cool. I paid just 50p for it, and it's £15 on CEX, and that is Oddworld's Abe's Exodus on the PS1. I've heard some really good things about this game, and I've really wanted to try it. I nearly bought a copy in CEX for, I think it was £12 at the time, but it didn't have the manual. This was before the box with manual price. So I'm so pleased to have this one in the collection, and it looks like a really good game. Again, any thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're picking out this game yourself, you need to know that there are 2 discs inside, so make sure they're both there if you're picking this one up. These are both in really good condition, and also it is complete with a manual, and this manual is a full colour manual, which makes all the difference for me. You'll know if you've watched the channel, I love reading through the full colour manuals. Thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please like and please subscribe. Liking the video really helps push the video up in the YouTube algorithm, so more people get the chance to watch it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!